Well, Rick Hurst has passed away, the affable Cletus on Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah.
Used to love to watch that show. Now, you notice at the beginning of the credits, in the early stages of the show, showed the Duke boys, Bo and Luke. I love that show, because I always wanted to be a redneck. And so now that I am, I've lived my dream. I'm a Duke boy. I was big into archery from a young age. 8 years old, I got my first bow and arrow under the tree because I used to watch Outdoor Sportsman on Channel 26, a local station in Chicago, with Joe Wire, who was amazing. I used to love this guy. And he used to run old videos of Fred Bear, the great godfather of modern-day archery. And I said, I need to start shooting a bow and arrow. And some of the older kids would go behind the factories into the woods and shoot rabbits and squirrels and snakes and such with their bows and arrows. And I said, well, I'm old enough, Dad. I'll be responsible enough. So I got a bow and arrow. Well, later on, I got what is the compound bow, which has a cam system to store the energy, and it's a little more of an impact. So I was about 12 years old, and I'd watch the Dukes of Hazzard. And you remember when you were a kid, if you watched Starsky and Hutch, you'd go outside afterwards and play it out.
Right.
I'm Starsky. No, man, you were Starsky last week. I'm Starsky. You're Hutch. And then, okay, who's Huggy Bear?
That was the real fight. Who was going to be Huggy Bear?
Rob, you're Huggy Bear. Go home and change into your purple fedora. All right, I'll be right back. But so we would go out and, did you see Dukes of Hazzard? Yeah. When they blew up the outhouses with their flaming arrows shot from their compound bows.
Yes.
And so I had to reenact that. Now, my old man was out fishing because on a Saturday morning he would get up and go fishing. Most of the time I would go with him, but on this particular day I stayed in. I was all geared up I had a project going.
You had plans.
So my friend Billy and I, we went to the truck yard across the street from us on 51st Street, and they had pallets that they would discard if they were broken. So we took about 5 or 6 of those, and we took some nails out of my dad's toolbox and his hammers, and we built a makeshift outhouse. And so we were shooting arrows into this makeshift outhouse in my parents' backyard.
Yeah.
And then at one point I said, well, they had flaming arrows. So in pure ingenious 12-year-old fashion, we went into my old man's garage, took a little gasoline, tore a rag off. He's not going to miss one of these ripped up old rags.
Right.
Tied them around our arrows, lit them on fire, went inside, got the lighter out of the drawer, and we were having fun.
I don't see this ending well.
And as soon as I shot the arrow into the makeshift outhouse, the old man pulls up.
Oh.
He pulled up in the alley in his green F-150 truck. He parked the car and didn't open the gate. He hopped over the fence and said, I got to ask, where did this idea come from? Where there's a flaming crate edifice that we put together. It's on fire because I shot it at flaming arrows. I go, Dukes of Hazzard. He goes, what are you talking about?
It could have been worse because they had dynamite on the end of theirs.
Yeah, we did not have. Had I found dynamite or if I had some M80s left over. So we shot the flaming arrows into the makeshift outhouse. Now there's flames in my backyard and we're hooting and hollering. And for some reason, even though we were having such a good time, when I saw the old man screech to a halt in the alley and hop the fence with one arm, and run up to me and say, where did this idea come from? And he looked at my friend Billy and said, take this thing down, get some water, get the hose, get it out of my yard. Get it out of my yard. And he said, give me the bow. Give me the bow. He goes, when you told me you're responsible enough for this stuff, now you're lighting my backyard on fire. And afterwards, Billy's like, I can't believe your dad hopped the fence like that. I go, no, I can't. One arm, hop the fence. Where in God's name did you get this idea? And there's a flaming crate box in my backyard. Gasoline spilled all over the lawn with scorched grass.
Your dad, a very athletic guy.
Yes, he was very much in shape. But I'll never forget the look on his face. Where his hands? Where in God's name did this idea come from? Dad, Dukes of Hazzard. He didn't know Dukes of Hazzard's from Dukes of Dixieland. He was like, Where in God's name did this idea come from? That you thought it was a good idea to light my backyard on fire with a bow and arrow. The Dukes of Hazzard. And the thing is, he must have thought it was like some kids, like the Duke family from Hazzard Street. He's like, what is the Dukes of Hazzard? Oh, Dad. I put that guy through a lot.
The only Duke he knew was Patty Duke.
Patty Duke. Yeah. Or John Wayne. Yeah. That was it. What are you talking about? Get it down. Get it out. Get the hose. Give me the bow. That was it. That was fun at the dinner table that night.
I'm guessing.
Did you hear what our genius son did today? He lit a crate on fire in the backyard. My mom was like, he did what? All I know is when I was left to my own devices, much like today, often trouble will brew.